All of my bitches, hey guys, welcome to a brand new video.
I'm sorry.
Don't you love the video? Don't you love the intro? They're
Oh,
like, bye, I'm
gotcha.
gonna leave the call. Goodbye. That's it. Enough. Okay, bye.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We sorry. We're being goofy.
No, don't be
Like
silly.
this
This
like when we're doing our intro. This is me all the time. I mess up.
Yes,
so
he gotta
much.
start like 8 times. We gotta laugh. We gotta be like, come on, we gotta really like do this. But yeah,
I do it all the time. No, when because I do like 2 videos for like the same episode. Because when I break the episodes up, so when I do the second part, I always do my like first part thing. I'm like, we're reacting to this. I'm like, wait, no, that's the wrong intro. I have to say, welcome back. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's
Yeah,
got
like
you.
we have 2 intros too for like Patreon videos,
yeah.
YouTube videos.
we do YouTube videos. He like, what's up, Patreons? He's like, nope. I got
That's
this.
not it.
Not the one.
That is another one. I love it. I love it.
Yes, but of course, like we'll say, not you picking the dog up.
He all over
Well,
today.
you do your intro, like do.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, realist? It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Man to the real, where we always keep it real.
Yes.
Today we are together with. I need you to say your
Introduce
name.
It's me. All of my bitches. Hey guys, it's me.
Oh my god, this video is gonna be so fun.
Oh.
But,
That was great. I actually love it.
but we're here to talk about WandaVision because me and Adam be messaging each other on Twitter. So we were like, you know what? Like maybe we should collab because WandaVision was just like it. Like it was just it was it. So
it was everything.
y'all
Oh, yeah.
found the video to bring us together. Like y'all found the thing that brought us together, and it was WandaVision.
Everybody in the comments like, y'all gonna ever collab? Like,
But you can't collab with everybody though. You gotta get some people with your energy. You know, like you gotta get
Exactly.
I always
Exactly.
be looking at your post on Twitter. I'll be laughing. I was like, yeah, this will be.
Look, we get into it. We get way invested. What can we say? We get so
Yes,
invested. You know what?
then
It's
we
worth
got a
it.
tour guide when we go to Australia, y'all. So
Yes,
Exactly right.
we're gonna get into WandaVision, y'all. We're gonna get I know y'all like
We're gonna leave the floor to Adam if he want to start talking about WandaVision.
Yeah.
We done got kind of talking about the CW.
This funny because like watching WandaVision, I'm like I realize how much trash I watch on the CW.
exactly.
I'm like, right.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
that's
I
true,
love
though.
the shows. God bless. I like love all the shows, but you
Yeah.
realize watching WandaVision
They
what
set the
quality
bar.
writing.
The
Yeah.
bar is so
Yeah.
high. The
They set the
standard.
bar really high for TV shows because
Yeah.
that's what we were saying. We was like, and then we were also saying like, if this is the beginning of Phase 4 for like Marvel, like the rest of their shows has to be up there as well because now they're gonna look at WandaVision like, y'all gonna give me this trash
Like
after
this
WandaVision.
is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
standard. Like you're at a standard. You're so high now.
I feel so bad for all the other streaming services that have stuff like this coming out because I'm like everything was amazing, like the way the quality of the show itself, like the story, like like watching the first episode of WandaVision and we were like so hyped just because you see like black and white, old school, like I Love Lucy vibes till like the end. It was like, wait a minute, like what
This
happened
is a
to that?
completely different
Like,
show. Its dynamic was wide.
They got us.
The
with that.
colors were so vivid. The storytelling was excellent. If this is just a one and done season, that's perfect for me. You're done.
Yeah.
I think it is though because I saw something trending earlier that was saying fans of WandaVision are gonna be mad when they hear like what the person over like who picked. Like, but I mean it should be common sense though because of the way the show was.
Yeah.
You know they may
Yeah,
not be able to do a season 2. It makes sense because you don't want to do a season 2 and then it doesn't make sense. But,
Yeah, because it leads into Doctor Strange and like it's who knows. I
Multiverse
mean,
of Madness
yeah.
and Spider-Man Far From No Way Home, and
Child,
even
these home titles, these home Spider-Man home slice.
Is it another movie? No, Loki plays a part in it as well.
Yeah, I think Loki has something to do
Yeah.
with it.
It's so much, and it's gonna be so.
It's a lot.
good.
It is.
yeah.
I was telling Trey how like somebody was saying that the book that Wanda had on the finale, the Darkhold,
Mm.
like was a book that was missing from like the original Doctor Strange movie, and I'm like, you have to really sit and watch all that stuff again to realize like how deeply connected they connect everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, we'll watch the CW and then like they'll bring us something like season 2 and then we get to season 7 and we'll be like, but like wait, like what happened to the payoff with this? Like the show will be getting ready and we be like, but wait, what happened to like this or what happened to that?
Like, it's so amazing how they connect things that have been said years ago. Like, we do Real Talk on Fridays, and I was telling our realists that even in 2010, they were talking about sword and shield. It was just wordplay, but it was just something that real comic book readers would have paid attention to. That sword and shield are in the comics, and now you're seeing sword in. It's all about that full circle thing. It's like everything, the planning and the detail. Yeah. It's amazing. Like when everybody thought WandaVision wasn't going to be a good show. You just didn't think like WandaVision.
I thought it was going to be weak sauce. I'm not going to even lie.
I thought it was no, literally. You're like, how's it going to go? First TV show, like, and then you got the first
you had
episode.
your doubts.
Yeah, like when I watched the first 2 episodes, I was like, oh, okay. But then like, I'm like, hold on, let's give it a second. Like, let's give it a, let's see how it plays out.
Like, give it a few episodes. By episode 4, everybody, oh, this is my favorite show. No, you wasn't the day one. You wasn't the day one. No, you wasn't.
Like, I figured, like, when they did the original lineup of, like, all the shows that were coming out, like, I was telling Shay, I was like, okay, WandaVision may be, like, the weakest show out of, like, all of them. But they really, like, made me eat my words because, like, it may be one of the best that they've done.
Yeah.
So I didn't think like the way they tried to explain Phase 4 at first, I wasn't seeing Wanda in the center of it all. Like, cause he kept bringing up like Squirrel Girl. I'm like, who the fuck is Squirrel Girl? Like, who is that? Like, what kind of powers do you have? Like,
that was the rumor. Like,
I was like, how do you make that a show? I'm like, I don't want to watch a squirrel lady like do stuff. I was like, I don't.
She might come in Miss Marvel, so just like.
When I wasn't hearing none of that. I was like, after Endgame, I was done. All I wanted to watch was like the next Spider-Man, the next Black Panther, and the next Doctor Strange. And I was like, y'all probably gonna miss me with everything else, but
I was the same. Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a TV show. Is it gonna really connect that much? Like, is it? And then now I'm like, I'm hooked.
They just slapped us with all that fire.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting like a lot of the stuff that happened in WandaVision. I wasn't expecting like any of that.
I wasn't expecting Monica, White Vision. I didn't see that coming at all. Like some of the stuff I was theorizing about, like Doctor Strange being there because she's in his movie. I figured he would show up. But, everything doesn't come to fruition. And people were mad about, oh, well, we didn't get Reed Richards. We didn't get Doctor Strange. They never said that. They didn't.
Yeah, they never said that. I think everybody hyped up. All the fans hyped up because everyone's like, loves the show. They all hyped up all these theories for the finale. And then they were like, they disappointed themselves. I'm like, this was Wanda's story. Her, her becoming the Scarlet Witch and like her getting introduced officially, as Scarlet Witch. And everyone's like, oh, Reed Richards wasn't there, Doctor Strange wasn't there. And I'm like, yeah, but this was her story. Yeah. Like,
I just can imagine like how the executives, like when that episode came on where we thought we were gonna see Reed and it was that army lady. I know they had a good laugh about that because everybody was waiting, and then she pulled up and we were like, "Who this? Who the hell is this?" I know they got a good laugh out of that because I was just like, "Who?"
But see, that's the thing about Marvel Disney. They didn't say anything. They're not gonna deny it. They're not gonna tell you. You have to tune in to find out. You'll find out when the episode drops.
Because I think Paul made a bad joke, like when he was saying that he was gonna get to work with somebody he never worked with before, and then it turned out to be him as like White Vision. People were
everyone was really mad about that.
But it was good though. Like I still feel like a lot of people were mad at the finale. Like when it was trending, I saw a lot of people were mad. But I'm like, to me, I feel like they rounded the show well because sometimes you have stories that start off really good, and then when you get close to the end, it's like they don't really know what to do. So it feels like a lot of stuff is missing. But I feel like they answered a lot of questions, and then I feel like they left a lot of question marks to get you to watch what's next also.
Well, exactly the same because Phase 4 has just begun. Like, there are so many more movies and TV shows to come. Like, of course, this is not going to resolve it in one show. They're going to keep people guessing, keep the story going. So it's not going to all be, wrapped up. Things are going to happen. Shit's going to happen. Like, it's,
and then you have the Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's going to everything
I don't know
ties
if their
in
show
together.
would play into hers, but it definitely would play into like some other movie that's coming out in that phase probably. And then that's the thing I'm scared of too, because you got people that's like, of course, us being reactors, we get used to like stories and how they progress, but then you got the regular people that just watch TV that like, but this not happening the way I want, so it's trash.
Yeah,
so
I'm
like,
not watching the next season.
I'm hoping when like Falcon and Winter Soldier come out that people realize it's a different show. It's not magic based. Like you're not gonna see all the stuff you saw in WandaVision because it's more action.
Yeah,
it's more so.
It's a buddy cop.
Trash humans doing their thing and like
yeah.
So, but I feel like every show they put out, I feel like it's gonna be good in like its own way. So that makes me excited.
It's gonna be different.
We were talking earlier because at first we were like, well, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is only 6 episodes, and now they pushed Loki back, so now we gotta be like, our drug habit is we gotta wait until we get the next one. But then he was like, well, maybe they pushed it back for Black Widow so that people won't be distracted in May and like stay so that she can get like the most ratings. And I didn't think about it like that because I'm like, how
I think like an executive. I'm like, you don't want people to not spend their money and go see the movie. Because people will be like, well, I can watch Loki, you know what I'm saying? There'll be some kind of detail or some kind of Easter egg that'll explain.
Yeah. You
don't want that. Disney pushed that back and said, we need people to go to these theaters so we can get these $800 million projected.
Yeah,
my exactly. Ass was like, how the hell the TV show gonna mess with the movie? That's what I was thinking. I was like, what that got to do with?
Well, yeah, because it takes place in the past, Black Widow. So like,
that's true, yeah.
So it's just how people think. They were thinking about that money, and they want that projected $800 million because that's what they think Black Widow was gonna make. I believe it could make it, especially.
I feel like it can. If people are allowed to go see it, since everybody having mask off parties in Texas.
I beg your pardon.
But like, I'm hoping that we can go see it because people out here being real ignorant with this mask, or our governor trying to take us out. So, but I do want to go see it.
I do.
I feel like that'll be like my first movie back in the theater since like all of COVID happened.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just double mask up. I'm put my gloves on.
Yeah, because the last time I went to the
hazmat suit.
The last time I went to the movies was Spider-Man: Far From Home.
I think that's both. Like I don't remember seeing nothing else after that.
No, you saw 21 Bridges with my parents.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
When, I don't even remember when that was.
I don't know.
Like,
that was...
I don't know. It's been a while, and it sucks because like we were used to going to the movies at least like every other weekend, probably, especially during the summer, because that's when everybody like release everything. So like being into this, like we are like reactions and doing and like watching movies and stuff, and then cutting that out, just being like, no, you got to sit at home. It's just like it kind of sucks to not be able to go, because like he was saying too, I feel like Wonder Woman 84, like it would have probably been better theater only.
Oh yeah,
because like it was good watching it at home, but it's like some stuff you just have to get that like
being
the experience.
That experience, the theater experience makes movies better.
And
being with other people, experiencing that same emotion of the music, the sounds, the dynamics, the vivid colors, it matters. The theater is a thing that always should matter.
But especially for like comic book stuff though. Like, it's like you want to make sure you see everything. Do you know DC already got them dark filters? We talk about that all the time.
Yeah, oh my god, true. Put my brightness up.
At the screen, we gotta cut the light off. Like, we gotta see
I can't see shit. What the hell?
Like we were saying that like a lot of people were mad because we weren't. I don't know if you're reacting to Superman and Lois. Are you reacting to that?
I did.
I thought I saw that on your page.
But like
I did a live react because I didn't have time to actually edit because Flash and Superman are on the same day, and I'd rather do Flash. But I did like live reactions.
Stop it.
I did a live react.
But like, we were like that too because like people keep asking us to like react to it. And it was like we have nothing against like the people on the show, but it's just like first of all, picking up another show when you're already busy is like. Yeah. But when we watched the trailer, we were like, this doesn't even look like it belongs on the CW. Like, why would I, even though I love The Flash, like, why would I watch The Flash? And then when I tune in after, I'm looking like I'm watching like a HBO special for like some DC.
Yeah, literally.
I'm like,
it's totally
we
different.
watched the like second episode and like we were in the living room. He was yelling. So like, he was like, I can't even tell what color that lady's shirt is because it's so dark. Like, and then like when Lex finally like took his helmet off, like you couldn't even see his facial features because it was like so dark. I'm like, I don't know what they're doing with those filters. Like I get it. Like if it was Gotham, I get you being dark. But like we're
Yeah.
on the we are in the farm. We on the farm.
Kansas.
Like
This would be
why?
bright.
Yeah, why is it that
days.
literally every time I do videos, I always put the brightness of the video up as I'm editing in my
It's
editor because
nothing you
like
can do on
Bro.
your end. It's the way it's filmed.
It's
Yeah.
horrible because I was like, I couldn't see like half of what was going on. I'm like, had I not known the actor that's playing Lex from like the Vampire Diaries, I wouldn't have known who
Yeah.
he was because I couldn't tell. I was like,
Yeah,
I can't see
same.
none of your features. Like, what is going on?
And then he looked green
Yeah.
in some scenes when when on the first
Yeah,
episode.
I don't know what they're
his
doing with
head
that.
looked green. I'm like, hold up, you a bald headed black man? Why you looking green? Why are you green? Like,
Yeah.
you're not Martian Manhunter. Why are you green?
Like in our real talk, like I said, with like the thing that's sad, like people feel like because we're down on DC, we're not DC fans. I'm more of a DC fan than I am a Marvel fan. I'm hard on them because I love their content. But
Yeah.
y'all have to do better. Like you have to invest in what you believe in, not just cash grabs. Like we're just gonna put this
Well,
out
exactly.
and that's it, and then we don't care about the end product or whatever. I don't know if you're a fan of the Snyder Cut.
Oh, brother!
Say this real quick
It is.
because I know it's gonna cause controversy, but it's like
Right.
they have like some of them. I will not say them all. They have like a cult mentality because when we did like the trailer and because we weren't like, oh my god, you know, like yes, like because we weren't yes men, we got so much hate on that trailer. Like we had never gotten that much traffic on a video as far as like comments and dislikes and everything. But it was funny because I'm like, where is all this for like the other stuff? Like where y'all at for like all the other stuff?
But you
like
those are those
you don't even
randoms
go
that just
here.
come
Look, you don't even go here. Like
Those
what
just the
is
randoms that coming in.
They just are like, oh yeah, let's
I
hate.
mean,
Like
that video's still active.
I'm like,
it's still
I'm ready
active
for it to
this day.
come out. I want to watch it so I can. I'm a be because I'm the type of person. If I'm wrong, I can admit that I'm wrong. But if it's trash, I'm gonna let y'all know that it was trash.
Yeah, speak your truth. Yeah, of course.
Like I just don't understand. I get you wanting to like let somebody so-called like put out their version of something, but why y'all just didn't wait and do that in the first place? Like why we just didn't wait instead of having two of the same movie with like like just some differences or whatever. I'm like, is that like the first time in history that's gonna happen? We're gonna have like Justice League and Justice League 2.0.
Like I don't like it's weird. It's called Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like and it's gonna be that same look. Like it's gonna look like Superman and Lois. That same little look.
All
that
the lights in
shade.
the house.
That
so
little,
I can
I don't know what kind of tint they use, what kind of filter they put over their movies, but it needs to stop to be better. One,
I just feel like if you're on a different planet, if you're in Gotham, certain stuff, but your whole movie shouldn't be like that.
Like
no,
we were
it shouldn't.
when we were watching Infinity War, when we were on Titan with Thanos, it was a different color. That's fine. We're on a different planet. We're not on Earth where we have bright, vivid, just beautiful colors. This is a dead planet that should look dead
in DC. Everything looks dead.
And that's what we should see that. I'm like, why we on the farm? Why is the grass brown? Like
he's on the grass brown. And then the thing is that makes it even worse for him though is like he's colorblind or color deficient, whatever you want to say. But so it's worse for him trying to like watch, and he was so frustrated. He was like, I can't even tell what color the lady's shirt is over there.
Like if you watch Superman and Lois episode 2. And when they're in that council meeting,
when they're at the little town hall meeting.
If you can't tell what color shirt people have on, blues from reds and greens, if you can't tell that's a problem. And I mean, that's anybody. I showed it to my mom who has perfect vision with colors. She was like, "Oh no, that's ugly." Like, that's ugly. She was like, "Oh, that's a nice looking man," but this colors.
Now I know you're a Supergirl fan, so did you hear that like? Superman and Lois are taking a break so that because of COVID, and then like Supergirl is coming on
March 30th.
Then she has to go off, then come back on again.
Like, I'd say I feel like it's a mess. I feel like it's a whole mess.
It's a mess.
It's a mess. Like
I don't understand that.
Well, I don't know. I just I can't.
I really love you some Lena Luthor. That's why I was like,
oh yeah, I love Lena. I love her. I'm glad that she's back, but like it's gonna be Flash and Supergirl on the same day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like
that's
you gonna have
because you were probably waiting on it to be on Sunday. So like
I did because I knew Yeah, I don't film on the Tuesday because it comes out on the Sunday, but it's Monday for me. So I was like, I can do Batwoman and Supergirl, do one Monday, one Tuesday, because I don't film on the Tuesday. I have nothing, but it's on a Wednesday, and I'm like, okay. But then Riverdale's off on a Thursday, so I can move one day each. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
But they're just all coming back, and I'm just like, okay,
Yeah, they just
like that's fine.
Like that's what it felt like when the Flash came back. I was like, it's weird watching your favorite show first episode in March when it's supposed to be back on in October. It's weird.
But
the thing about the Flash, it goes all the way. There are no breaks for the Flash. From
Good,
now
as it should.
Until
I need
June. I think June 29th.
like the end of June.
Yeah, the end of June.
Yeah,
It's Flash every week until then, and then they
Good.
go back to work in July. The writers go back to work the first week of June.
And the regular time slot for October, so
yeah, they trying to make sure they get back on schedule because they want the normal 20 to 22 episodes. So
I just feel like they can leave some of the filler out.
Yeah,
but that's my opinion.
that's true. That's true.
But I get it, you know. But
they're still doing the same amount of episodes, right? They're still doing like 20 something episodes, I think.
This season,
I think.
No, this
For
season.
this
the Flash
season, I
is
think
doing
Was
it's
it short?
18. Yeah, and then
18.
For
Okay.
fall, they're trying to get back to their regular number.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the smarter thing to do. This is just me. I'm not an executive, but like Stargirl. If you already had Stargirl like partially done since it's coming on summer anyway, why not put that on after Flash? Instead of taking Supergirl's last season and breaking it down like that. I just feel like if it's her last season, let her have that. Because now you gotta like watch a piece, stop, and then I gotta come back to remember to finish to watch the end of her show.
Yeah,
I just feel like
it's
that's gonna
annoying.
mess her up.
Now,
Instead
I
of
can
like
understand them doing that with Supernatural when COVID happened, they stopped
because people gonna watch Supernatural.
Oh,
like they don't watch that.
Yeah,
but, like
exactly. Yeah.
I don't think they put anything in its place though. Like it was just off to be off. But if you're gonna replace something, do Stargirl because that's newer. And if you already got a few episodes done, it was supposed to come on around the same time as the Flash. I think anyway, right? Either the day before or the same day anyway. At some point, then you got the whole J crossover that was coming. I just feel like it would have been smarter to do Stargirl, Flash, then Stargirl. That way, I just need them to leave Kara alone, like because it's already
literally
the last season. Let her be.
Yes, let her have her
like,
moment.
Yeah,
it's gonna be annoying having it broken up because I think it goes for what 6 episodes, 7 episodes, the first bit, and then they go on break again.
Yeah, and then you don't get it until like later, and I'm just
like
they should have left her alone because she was like literally this her last season, and like you don't want people to watch it not necessarily be interested because you may have dead space them first couple episodes, and then they're like, well, I'm not even coming back to watch the rest because
they don't. I don't like this part.
I don't like this part of it. You know, like people
forget about it.
Yeah, people forget
exactly,
too, especially like. I think with this year's stuff getting back to normal, more people going back to work and getting out than last year. It's like
and people forgot. Like we were getting comments like, "Oh man, the Flash came on."
They forgot the Flash came on.
I didn't know it was the second.
Yeah,
like, hold on. It's always Tuesday. Like,
but they gonna leave the Flash alone though because I'm gonna need them not to mess it up because I'll make a flight for the Flash. So I'm gonna need them to let that be great. I'm gonna need them not to mess it up.
Yeah, exactly. It's been too long. I need Iris out of that damn mirror world. I'm over it. I need her back. Back there.
Yes, I do.
Jesus.
Because like, and then to find out, like, we over on a whole nother subject. Y'all forgive us for like getting we all over the place.
I know it's not even one
whatsoever, y'all.
Like, we know WandaVision great. We gonna.
It doesn't matter.
It's like the Flash, like for Eva. Somebody made a comment that was saying like maybe Eva needs Iris in there because some duplicate has to be in the mirror world for her to be out. Like in order for her to be out in our world, like maybe she need Iris there, you know, like until she's done doing whatever or something like that.
Like while Sam Scudder was out being Mirror Master,
that's why she didn't know how to get out, so she sent somebody in her place. Okay. But now that she figured out how to get out, it's like she still needs somebody there. Because I'm wondering if nothing's there, does that world collapse?
Yeah,
that's what I'm like.
It's possible.
Is that how she's gonna die? Like if Iris finds a way out, would that start to like crumble or whatever? Because now you know we got the tea that she not even the real Ava. Like Ava's dead, so it's like wow.
Exactly.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that part, but I'm like
exactly.
Here we go. So you didn't kill your husband. Well, your mirror double husband. Like I'm trying to figure out how to word it.
Yeah, the mirror double.
Right, but you killed him. So I just feel like that's gonna make it even more off the rails. And then they haven't shown like Camilla or Scene. either. So I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, if Iris was having all them headaches and with issues, like what's going on with them that they're in there? Like, I think all of them will be different when they come out.
Yeah, they're probably like. I
don't
think
know.
so. That'll be interesting though.
The Dr.
I
Ming.
told Trey that Iris probably gonna have to like beat up Eva. He was like, I hope they don't do that because he just want Barry to get all the glory. But I'm like, I can't see them giving Iris like mirror powers for no reason though. Like I feel like she has to do something with them
Yeah.
because she out
Just
here.
yeah. She's a tough girl. She got this.
I'm
She
trying
got
to see.
this.
I'm thinking about back to the New 52. Is it the New 52? She had some powers or something. I don't know if Shay gave her some powers. Shay and his girlfriend had some powers going on.
That's
Somebody
his girlfriend.
Somebody know what I'm talking about. And it was Wally. It was the new Wally. The black Wally. I just read this like 6
I
months
just
ago.
want to know if
What
they're
the
like
hell
when I
happened?
mentioned like the CW and their payoffs versus Disney. Like I was rewatching season 6, and then like when Nash showed up, he was looking for Eternium, and Iris like like the thing kept going off around her.
Yeah.
So like, is that gonna be like something they come back later? Like you remember like in one of the continuities, I think she's from like another planet or from the future
She's
or
from the
something like
future.
that. So I'm like, y'all dropping nuggets like that, but are we ever
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
come
yeah,
back
yeah,
to
yeah.
it, or are we just gonna do the
Yeah,
normal
like-
CW?
and, like,
we
and that's-
forgot.
The
And then
MCU
that's
is
it.
good for that. They'll drop you something in
And it'll come
WandaVision
back
that
10
you
years
might not
later.
even remember and be like, hold up, bro.
It's
I forgot
gonna
all
pop
about
up.
that. That was 2021. It's 2025 and they still thinking about
Yeah.
stuff like that. And watch. I guarantee you that happened.
Yeah.
Thinking about what?
I'm waiting on you to finish. I
Because
didn't
you
say
looking like something like happened.
I'm
Like,
just looking.
I'm just saying. Think about it. Like, think about it. We've been watching WandaVision. Watch. They did something in WandaVision that we didn't notice, didn't pay attention to, and watch some movie
Yeah.
later, some TV show, it's gonna come full circle and it be like, bam.
People already like.
Yeah, of course,
the-
it's Marvel. They always have their 10
things
steps
you
ahead.
missed in the last episode of WandaVision. I'm like, I missed that much.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong?
27.
27. I'm like, I missed that much. But that show, like, just even trying to, like, it was funny because you were saying like how you watched the first 2 episodes and you were like, I'm gonna give it time. I had my son watch it.
Yeah.
He's just 15, so he's not used to the black and white and the old school, so he wasn't getting it.
Yeah.
When he came back, like the end of episode 3, he was like, wait a minute. Like he kept coming in here every episode talking about stuff after those first 2. Because then he was like, then he got to the Halloween episode. He was like, what is happening? He was like, what is happening? I don't understand. He was like, what is this?
Oh,
I was
bless-
like, you gotta keep watching. It's so
Oh,
funny 'cause,
bless his
like,
soul.
He been watching the MCU all over.
yeah, he
again.
rewatched like a lot of the movies because I was like, a lot of that is like tie-in to future movies. So I was like, WandaVision is like so
Yeah.
good, you have to watch it. So he's the only one out of my kids that takes my recommendation. So he actually sat down and watched it because they were short. He was like, Mom, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through these first 2 episodes. I was like, you just gotta stick with it. I was like, I know you're not used to the black and white,
Yeah.
like the old school. He got to the end of the
Yeah, he's like, what is this? What is this?
He was like, what is? He was like, I have questions. That's he said, questions. I was like, you just.
This
gotta
is what
keep
we used to
watching.
watch
Like,
back
keep
in the
watching.
day.
It's so funny though. Like it hit us so different because you got that like funny, like Dick Van Dyke, all those vibes. Like when they did
Mary
that
Tyler Moore.
flashback, and like for them to even go back and show us moments that like she had that we didn't see, like from when they were little and the like they got me when that bomb hit while they was watching TV.
Yeah.
Like, how like this really people life right now in war zones, like they watching TV and stuff like this really happening. I was like, that had me so shook.
Yeah.
Cause it was like your parents were there one minute, we laughing and having fun. Next minute they just gone
off the map.
and
like,
then to
Yeah.
know like as kids they had to like sit there scared that they may like meet the same fate, just like scared to move because this bomb gonna go off or whatever. And Agatha ass having her relive all that. Like
Oh,
I'm
that
just
was-
like
that
that
was
was
so
horrible.
Oh no, Pete, true.
And then even
She's
when like when they showed the what was it? Is it the Mind Stone? Like when they showed it, like and she like fainted, and they showed like the whole like the Scarlet Witch with the yellow.
Yeah.
whatever. I didn't think we were gonna get that payoff like in WandaVision.
No,
I
I
thought we
didn't
were
either. I
gonna
thought
see
they-
it like in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
So for them to do it at the end, I was just like,
Yeah, me
shook.
too, me too.
And she came down with that lace front, baby. She was ready. Like she had all her shit together.
Yeah, I saw like the
Yeah.
headpiece and I was like, oh my god, the whole like
Yes, I was
transformation.
like, wow, she had like that
It's-
up to date
oh.
comic book outfit. It was so like she looked so good in that
so
outfit.
good.
Like
She
I
looks
was
so
like,
good.
wow.
It was amazing.
Child, she went from old shriveled Wanda to like bad bitch, I'm here, try me, bitch.
She
Like,
can
I was
run
just
me
like,
over. She
Damn.
can throw me against that hex.
What's that you say?
Like, let's throw me, bitch. Like,
oh my god. Oh my goodness. But like, I'm glad that they didn't kill Agatha, because I'm always like for a good villain. Like, I like a good villain.
No,
Yeah.
I like a good female villain. I
Of
love
course you do.
good female
yes.
I love a
villains.
good
All right, me
villain,
too. Me too. Me too.
I love a
Me
good
too.
villain,
We're the
period.
same.
But I'm like, yeah, so that means, because I was telling Trey, I was like, so Agatha was kind of like able to take off like the little mind shit that like that she did to the people in the town. So I'm like, well, what if somebody stronger come and take that hex off Agatha that she put on, and then like, you know, use her later? Because for Agatha to have the dark hold, I feel like somebody gave that to her to like have all this happen. I can't see her stealing that from Doctor Strange. Or from like, you know, where they had it.
Yeah,
I feel like it's something else.
Supreme.
Yeah, it's something else like going on.
That makes sense.
Child,
Yeah. You know, the Darkhold's gonna play a big part, I feel. Like, they're
Yeah.
not gonna introduce the book like so powerful.
Yeah.
It's gonna play some part at some point. It's going to.
Yeah,
It's too
I
powerful.
feel like it's gonna come up again in maybe Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
I'm ready for March 2022. I'm ready.
Right. I wish
Yeah.
we could go through the Speed Force and watch it and come back,
Like,
and we just sit on that information like, yeah, we already seen it though. Y'all gotta wait.
I'm ready for that movie. That's
Release the movie. Don't be shy.
Right, but
That's gonna be a good movie.
it is. Like, I feel like I'm ready to watch Loki. I do want to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but like magic based, I'm ready to watch Loki, because y'all already know he ignorant.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
like him being ignorant, it
Oh
would
yeah,
just
we
be
love Tom
funny
Hiddleston.
in his show to like pop up in Westview as like one of the residents and saw what was going on. Was like, no, I'm a bounce. I ain't got nothing to do with this. Like,
They probably will do that. They probably would. Yeah, he's got the space stone. He could. Like,
That's true.
another thing, he's got the space stone. So like, maybe he could probably go into alternate realities. Like, he could probably do that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I had a
Because somebody
theory.
was saying the little symbols on the wall. I guess the ruins. Maybe was it runes or whatever. I guess like in the Loki trailer, he had like runes or something somewhere too. So I'm assuming that's where they're gonna connect. Maybe like somebody that Agatha knows has him like wherever, you know, they had him in the trailer too.
Yeah.
What were you saying? You said you had a theory that
Yeah, so I had a theory. So, you know, at the end of WandaVision, how she heard her kids like, you know, help me, mom, like help, like, and she heard that. I was like, what if they somehow appear at the end of Loki or something, or like it's like could appear, or I don't know, like it's Marvel.
I feel like go ahead.
I was just gonna say, or what if like if he's traveling, like you said, through different dimensions, like what if he comes across one where they're like there, but he doesn't know who they are until like. He probably be like, that's not my business.
Yeah.
Like, but
they see them, but like, you know,
like,
but yeah, I feel like Billy and Tommy are gonna appear again, and that's probably gonna be the catalyst for her being in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, she's trying to find her kids, and if they're out there, she's gonna go through the mother. That's a mother for you. She's gonna find those kids, and I feel like Paul is gonna show up as Vision in there as just a special cameo. For that, because
WandaVision's still alive,
again.
because he's still alive.
I just want them to give him a new paint job though, because I can't do White Vision. I can't do him. I was just like, he looks so creepy like that. I was just like, please. But it's like I was telling Trey, he's there. He has his memories, but he doesn't have the Mind Stone. So I don't know like what part him not having the stone would play in his character. Like, I don't think he'd exactly be just like ours. I still don't feel like it'll be something different, because
he'd be a bit different.
Somebody else.
True.
It's like you got whatever Hayward did, but you also got like Old Vision too. So it's not exactly
because Wanda still has a part of the Mind Stone power in her, because it enhanced her original powers. So like that's how she was able to bring Vision out in the first place.
Let's talk about this thing.
What you
when White Vision walked up to Wanda and was finna crush her, I thought Disney was finna go there. I was like, I know y'all not finna kill the star in the first 5 minutes and crush her head. I was scared. I was like, Disney, y'all was just so. I'm like, y'all scared of our ratings. I'm like, y'all finna crush this girl head on some Mortal Kombat type shit. I
didn't think they'd do that, but it was just like I could only imagine what was going through her head. Like it caught our guard, it was Vision, and he like caressed her face, but then he started like squeezing out of her, like, hold up, bitch.
But Elizabeth delivered that because she looked petrified. She the
Shit, I bet
Yeah,
she
she
was.
was like,
terror on her.
yeah,
I felt
she
her
was
terror.
shocked, scared. Yeah.
I was like, oh, one of the Olsen sister finna go. Like she looks.
Yeah,
It was so
she needs
much
to
drama
win
terrifying.
in that
awards.
episode.
She needs to win
Yeah,
awards
she
for that.
Yeah,
deserves
she
an
does.
Emmy.
She definitely does. She need a whole bunch of awards, bitch. All the globes and the whatever she got that they can put her name on. She needs that.
Her
Yeah.
facial expressions are very good. They really pull
I
you
wonder
into
if
it.
one day in the future they're gonna have to like reconstruct how you get Oscars, because I feel like it's more than just a movie performance. Because you have a show like this,
Yeah.
that when you think about it, you're getting a movie performance, but like it's just cut up into episodes. Like I'm wondering, because in some of the movies that win Oscars be trash, to be honest. But I'm just like, maybe not though, because I guess it's still TV. TV has its own thing. Movies has its own thing. But I just wonder though for stuff like that, because I'm just like, we getting that movie performance. That could have been a movie, to be honest. Had they cut like certain stuff out,
if you
and
put it
smushed
all together,
that would have been
Yeah.
like
I would have watched 2 hours and 30 minutes of that.
You would have watched 4 hours of that before you watched that 4 hours. Not even that. You would have watched 4 hours of it.
I'm not
it's
saying-
gonna watch it regardless. Don't worry.
Oh
I'm
my
just saying,
goodness,
it's
I couldn't imagine how people were like complaining about the finale, because I'm like, as soon as it came on, we started right where we left off, and it was just fight after fight. You had Agatha.
It was
and
action
Wanda.
packed.
You had Vision and White Vision. The kids jumped in. Monica jumped in. I'm like, you have all this stuff.
Yeah.
Go to
going
your
on.
room.
It was
She
good.
sounded like a mother. Go to your room.
Yeah, because she didn't want to.
Yeah.
Now. You know,
I
when
was
your
so
mama say
scared.
do something now,
Yeah.
you be like, gotta
You go
do
now.
By their whole name.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah.
William. Is his name? Look, I'm like, it's
Billy. Like his name
Is
Billy.
his real name Billy?
Well, yeah, like
I thought it was like William or something. Like, I didn't know. I was like,
everybody don't
but
do, know what I'm saying? Bobby
I thought,
or
but I
Robert.
really thought their real name was like William something and like
It's possible.
Thomas something.
I've
and they just call him
always
Tommy
been
and
like
Billy.
Billy and Tommy, so if it's
Who knows though? But
know what I'm saying? If it's something
Yeah.
else, it's been too many years.
can we
for me.
talk about Auntie Monica jumping in front of those bullets
Oh
though,
my
not
God.
knowing if she was gonna make it out alive?
Yeah. The way he just went and like went to
Yeah,
shoot them, like straight, no
They
hesitation.
tried- I didn't realize
I
he
was
trying to
like,
run them over
okay.
either before Darcy stopped him. Like when he was jumping in the car, he was about to run them over too. I was like, that man is
Yeah, literally.
like the scum of the earth. Like I need them to put him in prison with some super people.
What?
Like he needs to go to jail with like, don't send him to.
I was
jail.
like,
Send him to,
oh my God.
prison jail.
The rail,
like,
they gonna
is
send
that what they call it?
Yeah.
to the rail?
He was horrible. I'm like, how you just pull
Because
up
they put
Glock?
Sam in the Ralph, and Sam don't have powers.
That's true. Well, none of them really had powers that was in there, right?
Wanda had powers.
Well, Hawkeye though, like he just got his arrows. like
Yeah.
and then like Sam, who else was in there besides Wanda and them three? That was it. Oh, when did somebody?
Ant-Man.
And he ain't got shit without this, without the little belt. His little
Yeah,
hat
that's
and
true.
everything.
That's true.
No, oh my God, I'm being serious, cause like
But you
that's
saw-
why I used to always give props to Black Widow, cause I'm like, she really be out here bodying people with nothing though. Like she might have a little stick.
Yeah,
a
she's
little
just
stick
like,
or whatever,
yeah.
like
She goes full out.
she really does, but like, it's just my feeling. I don't like crying on camera. Like I know you let loose sometimes,
Yeah.
but like I do not like crying on camera, and I could not hold it in. Like when they put those kids to bed, like even when the fight was over, she was like, "Come on, we going home." I knew like at that point, like it was about to be over because you could see,
Yeah.
like the hex shrinking, and then they put them to bed,
Yeah.
and was just she's like, "Thanks for choosing me to be your mom." I'm over here choking.
I
I'm
know.
like, oh my God.
I
please. I told Trey that.
And one,
people
I'm
would
pretty
have
sure one of the
lost-
twins, whichever twin had is it the mind power? He probably could read
Yeah,
Wanda's
Billy.
mind.
Billy.
Yeah,
So he
I
probably
didn't
knew
even think
what was
about that. He
happening.
probably knew what was happening too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I thought the heck was gonna shrink just around their house.
That's what
and
I
it
was
was gonna like
saying. I
stop
was like,
there.
can we just have it around us?
Oh,
Can we
oh,
really just like
oh,
this?
you optimist out here. Oh, that's
That's what I-
oh, that's
like,
precious.
I'm just
You
saying.
Yes!
optimist out here.
Like, can she be selfish? Can we just have it right here? She
She
literally
deserves the
said that-
world. I love her. She
She,
deserves her
like,
But
family.
the kids could never leave home. Vision could never.
It's better than them not being there. You want me to turn to dust versus me just staying in the house forever? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let me expand our backyard.
If she's that powerful, she could do
They
it.
stay next door to an abandoned house. Let me go ahead and get down with it. Like,
but it takes away. It takes away from the character development.
I know, but still,
it was a lot of
Yeah.
that character development.
I'm tired of them doing Wonder like this. Like, I just feel like
Yeah.
they keep picking on my sister, and I take that personally. Like Michael Jordan said, I took that personally.
Like you just said yourself, and I took that personally.
Like, I support her as a villain. Let's
Because,
go.
like, man, I told Trey, people would have lost it had they showed the kids like disappear, like how they showed Vision disappear.
Yeah.
They would have showed the kids disappear.
Yeah.
Like, I would have lost it. Because I lost it when they were like, you know, like what I think she was saying something about them seeing each other again, and then he slowly started to like fade away as like it closed. I was like, bitch, I'm over here like, please, like, why y'all doing this?
Yeah, all was a mess.
Yeah, it was just so sad because it's like she's been through so much. I don't think anybody in the MCU has lost as much as her. Mom, dad,
That's true,
brother,
actually.
husband, kids. Like, you basically lost
Like-
everything. Every time you try to be.
Yeah, she lost Vision
Okay.
twice. She lost him
Right.
twice.
Yeah.
Oh, she lost her kids. She lost everybody. Like,
yeah, that's what
and
I'm
oh,
like.
I'm running through No. Who? Thor.
oh,
But he like a demigod though, like.
But he lost everybody.
And then Loki ass ain't even lost. He out here lying.
No. But he don't know that.
I know that.
He
but
don't
I'm just
know that.
saying. But you gotta think about it in Thor's situation.
then, like-
he became close to another set of people though. Like he got another family.
But you gotta understand, Thor went through stuff. He feel like he felt the entire universe, like not just like people on Earth. He's supposed to protect the 9 realms. When he didn't kill Thanos, that was him in depression. That's why he got big.
Yeah.
He felt like a
No,
complete. When he grabbed Bruce, he was like, "Don't say his name." You could tell that was a deep depression.
Yeah, 'cause he-
was shook
yeah.
by even hearing his name.
But look, I'm like, but he's a demigod. You know, I'm just like,
he's a demigod. He'll be
but I'm
fine.
just like- but I love Thor. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, I guess I didn't feel that from him later on because it's like you found another group of people to be around. Wanda don't have that. Like she has nothing.
Yeah,
True.
because no other Avenger were looking for her. Like there was no one going to look.
And like this is the
like-
thing, like too. You gotta remember, this is just a few. This is not.
It's
This is like a few
like
weeks
straight
after.
away.
This is like 2-3
Yeah,
weeks
yeah.
after
Yeah, so everybody
Endgame.
was like picking up the
You
pieces.
picking up the
and,
pieces.
yeah, because everyone came back to life from
And
the
then it
from
sucks,
the
too, like
from
I
the
was telling
blip.
him before too. It sucks that they weren't as Avengers as close as you want them to be. It's like everybody had their own little clique inside.
Yeah,
the group.
yeah.
So it was like you had people that didn't agree with each other's decisions. So I guess like he was saying, she had like Black Widow teaching her stuff. You know, like about how to stay hidden and stuff like that, and she died.
Cap
and
was looking
then
out for her. He
Cap
was gone.
old and gone, and then like
Yeah, true. That's true. That's
Hawkeye.
I
true.
was telling
got
him
his
about
own
Hawkeye,
family.
but he got his own family. Like I said, she pull up to Hawkeye house, see them outside at the barbecue, and be like, you know what, bitch, I'm gonna go. 'Cause, like, it's too much. Like you got all these hoes. Like I don't have nobody.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, she has nobody. It's and like even at the end of the show, like she was just so like she had to give up her family. She gave up everything. She had to accept that she had to give
That
it up.
walk of
and-
shame they had her do.
But well,
sit
yeah,
down.
it
I
was
did not
sad.
like
It was
that.
crushed.
I was.
I didn't like
she
the
really
eye
walked, and they was really eyeballing her like, "You about to go?" Cause I'm tired. Like it's like you about to leave. Cause
Yeah, she was like, "I'm done."
I
Yeah,
feel
she's like,
like
I'm
they
done,
should have
goodbye.
been sympathetic because they felt her pain. That's what they were saying.
Them humans. Them
Yeah.
humans.
But
That's
they
who
turned
is.
you know
against.
what?
They
You're
were
right.
yeah.
Because
But
They were
it's
to all the
like
people
they
in the
were focused on
Westview.
the fact that it was like they were more so being tortured by her, so they weren't gonna sympathize with her.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, every time you sleep, we having your nightmares. Like, can you imagine the nightmares Wanda was having, bitch? Like,
Yeah,
like,
that's the
she
bombing,
having
everything.
otherworldly nightmares, like shit they ain't even know exist.
Yeah.
She probably
It
having
was
nightmares
still
about
sad.
space and Thanos and all that shit. Like,
Yeah. Monica was the only one there for her. Monica was the only one who was like on her
I
side.
hope her and Monica have like
A
their bond
friendship.
grows later. Because
Yeah,
I
me
like their
too.
relationship. I'm talking about Auntie Monica was like, bitch, these my nephews. What the fuck y'all doing? Like, she was like,
Like, she
jumping
Yeah,
up
she's
and down.
saving their lives. Yeah, I'm a
Like,
queen.
like,
Okay.
I'm happy for her growth too, though. The fact that she got like powers, and then like we don't even know the whole like full spectrum of her powers.
Like,
yet.
really?
But, like,
Yeah.
Really?
That was a
The
corny
pun?
joke, but it's fine.
The
Like
pun?
it was corny, but it was
Okay,
fine.
whatever.
But I think like I don't know what name she's gonna go by either because like she got so many to choose from. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be fun to see like all those characters we loved in WandaVision all gonna be in like other movies later. So It's just a matter of when they
Yeah,
come
and that's
out.
what. Yeah, and that's even was like when they were upset that like there wasn't enough screen time. I'm like, it's just the beginning. Like they're gonna come back. This is just setting the
'Cause people were
groundwork
mad.
for
Darcy, they
what's
was
to
like, why
come.
she just gonna show up just to do that at the end? I'm like, but at least she was in it. Like, can I be in it? Like,
Yeah.
Can I be an extra? Let me be a disgruntled townsman. Like, let me be. Let me be in something
Give
in the
me
MCU.
a cameo
right.
in the MCU. I'll take
Mess
that.
Kieran
around and
Wonder
the
on.
fans like you and they start throwing you in all the movies. Just
Like,
being
yeah,
an
the
extra.
guy who plays Jimmy Woo, I feel like he's gonna be in much more stuff now.
I need them to have their own
Yeah.
stuff. Like when they get
About what?
I don't give a fuck. Like him.
It doesn't matter what it is,
Darcy,
Trey. It doesn't matter.
Like right,
It gotta
I'm
matter.
watch
It's about the
it.
chemistry.
It
It's
has
about
to
the
matter.
chemistry.
He can go and solve all the random like weird cases that they have in the
Yeah,
States
they could do a
like,
mini
stuff.
series. They could do a series about them. Have like,
Like
a
how Loki
limited
popped up. Like
episode.
say for instance, he pop up in a year.
They could just
there's
solve
some,
yeah,
like and
I'm
something
here for
weird
it.
happen, he can go check it out. Like I'm just saying, you gotta look like that.
See, these are the kind of decisions that get DC in trouble.
No. Because people love them and people are gonna watch.
I understand that.
Yeah,
And
people will watch
Kevin can
them.
Make it work.
Yeah, I am not doubting Kevin Feige and team making it work, but it has to make sense and it has to fit into the structure that is the MCU. We just can't be making one-off movies like The Joker.
Can I dream though?
I mean, hey, ain't nothing wrong with dreaming.
Like, can I dream?
I want to see more of Darcy. I want to see more of Jimmy.
I do too because I'm like,
I feel like Jimmy should lead Sword now, or be in there some kind of structure.
That's what I was wondering too. Who's gonna do Sword?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be Monica? She look like she about to head to outer space.
Oh,
so I'm wondering like,
Yeah, Nick Fury called her up. He's like, let's go. He called her. I think she must be, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? He trusts her mom. He go trust her. Let's take her up.
I need to get powers like Wanda so I can.
I'm ready for the payoff
and
with
study in the background. Why ain't
with
nobody paying attention?
I want the payoff with Monica and Captain Marvel. I want to see them fight because it's
Not
Yeah.
see them fight.
I do not want to comment.
You can tell it's gonna be a fight. They finna throw
Why?
hands.
We don't want to be fighting each other.
I do want
What?
to know what's going on with them though, because like she looked heavily irritated when they mentioned her in the show, and I'm just
Some people would say
why.
Captain Marvel was
Yeah.
holding on. She was like, that bitch wasn't like that's the face she made. Like that bitch wasn't doing.
Yeah,
nothing.
there's some tea there. There's some tea. There's some
It
tea.
definitely is.
Yeah.
I want them to spill it because Monica seemed like she's like a rational person when you see her deal with this Wonder situation. So what is it that happened?
Yeah, something
like
happened.
her and her mom or something like that. Because we don't know. There's like a gap from Captain Marvel to now, so we don't know like what their relationship was like.
Yeah, so it's
she could have not wanted her to make Sword. How long Sword been around?
Because show I don't remember. In the MCU I don't remember.
I feel like in the MCU, I know in the comic books it may be like longer, but for the shows and for the movies, I'm assuming like maybe she had an issue with like because they're supposed to observe like all of that. So like maybe she had like an issue with that. Like, yeah, you're doing this now, but we already know this is gonna turn into later, blah blah. Like, I don't know. And then Captain Marvel just looked like she don't really like humans like that. No, like she looked like she was trying to avoid Earth at all costs.
That's just
like
Bree face. Bree
nah,
lost
she
his
really looked irritated when she come down here though. Like she
was like, the fuck's going on here?
Right.
Like, okay.
Like y'all got enough Avengers, y'all don't need me. I'm out. Like that's what she just.
and that's what people are saying. Like, who's gonna lead the team? I'm like, Sam is. Like, he's the leader. Like,
it's gonna be so bittersweet though watching Doctor Strange too because we know Wanda gonna fall off course somewhere.
Yeah, I know.
And, like, we know she has to like fall down before she gets back up again. And it's
exactly.
Like,
I'm gonna support her anyways.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna support her regardless. I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care.
I'm waiting on the Scarlet Witch T-shirts.
I'm waiting
Yay!
for everything. I can look at my phone right now. After that episode came on, I got this I got this on my phone.
Yes,
And
I love it.
Computer. I said I'm about to put it all, paint it all on the wall.
Frame that shit.
Posters.
Frame that shit.
I need the Funko Pops. I ordered an Agatha Funko Pop. It don't even. It's like not even available till like August. I had to go and pre-order it though because you know she popular. And then they had the kids in their Halloween costumes already sold out.
That was sold out. Yeah, I tried to have a look.
Vision
Go.
comes out next month, and then like I don't even know. They got so many versions of Wanda. I don't even know like where to start.
Yeah, I want one in her outfit, in her proper
they got
costume.
her regular outfit, like when they were in black and white. Like they got her pregnant. They got her with the Halloween costume.
The Halloween costume.
Pregnant as a Funko Pop?
Yes, like that same outfit with her stomach as a Funko Pop. And then like they got the Halloween costume. So I'm assuming the one with her new outfit gonna come out like eventually. I'm like, but White Vision scares me. Like, I don't know what it is about how
I
Paul
feel like
looks when he does
he's
that.
on a journey of self-discovery.
Probably. I
Like-
hope he finds himself because I don't need him coming back like that. I need him
He's
to be
like,
like,
I'm
you know,
gone,
I'm
goodbye.
just gonna go ahead and get a paint job. Like
he's not going to be the Vision we know, but he's going to be a better version of the Vision that he is. So
I get it, but it's still gonna suck because I
It'll
still
still
feel
be
like
sad.
to tilt her over the edge is like he's not gonna consider her his wife. I feel like
Yeah, and that's
the
what's
kind
gonna
of
be
shit he gonna be on.
heartbreaking.
Like while
Like,
I
even if
have
she
the
finds-
memories of your vision, I don't, you know, like does not compute. That's how he gonna be. Does not compute.
Because what if he sees his kids? If he sees the kids, like he's not gonna feel anything. He's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm thinking. Like to make
Okay.
because I told Trey because at first our theory was that when they had like his body and his mind like in there, they were gonna put them together.
Yeah.
To like bring them back. But then I was like, but if they do that, then Wanda won't be as bad off because I'm like you still kind of have Vision. So that's why I was thinking they really still gonna take all that from her. Like he's not gonna be the same, and then they got the kids like they're in danger, and I feel like that's gonna be a whole thing with what's his name, Mephisto, like that. I still feel like somebody's pulling the strings, even though Agatha was here. It's somebody bigger that's like
she said you unleashed something.
Her,
which is she said you unleashed
like
something.
How
You have
they
no
did on Doctor Strange with Dormammu. I feel like she's gonna open like a Nexus gateway. Trying to find her kids, and that's why I was telling Trey the wrong thing might like come through. And
because he's gonna try and stop her. He's gonna be like, "Yo, you can't, stop it. I'm gonna find my kids." Like, shut up. Yeah.
I just want them to explain where the hell he was at while this was going on. I get him not making a cameo, but if Agatha could feel the hex and like its power, the Sorcerer Supreme knew that some shit was going on too. You ain't sitting no goons, like you ain't sitting none of the.
Listen to what Agatha said. It makes sense why he didn't show up. She's stronger than him. He probably has to prepare for her. Think about it. He can't just show up threatening Wanda and get fucking zapped out of existence somewhere.
But she wasn't as stronger than him until like I feel like the end because she didn't know how her powers work. And you know Wanda from being an Avenger anyway. So I feel like I feel like he thought a conversation could have been had.
Conversation could have been had, and Monica had that conversation, and
she didn't know Monica though. Her and Doctor Strange got rapport with each other. Like
what rapport?
I'm just like, bitch, we beat Thanos. Like
we beat Thanos. Ain't no rapport. Like this dude. I'm just saying. I'm trying to hook him up. Bruh. That ain't rapport.
I'm just saying.
You act like
we
I'm
good job.
I bet y'all out here thinking Tasha right. They did have reports. Shut up. Listen. They ain't went on no lunch dates or nothing. They ain't had no family barbecues.
Listen, we're in a magic family. I'm the Sorcerer Supreme. I'm Team Avengers. You know what I'm saying?
That is not how that works, big dog.
I saw your struggle from afar.
From afar,
y'all see my struggle from afar.
I can get him having his hands full though because of like after the snap, like you gotta like he over New York, and then still if he the Sorcerer Supreme, you still gotta make sure all these other what other places they have, like London and China or something like that. I think is that the other two places they have. They have to make sure like all that is fine because it did happen like right.
Yeah, so he'll probably pick if it was
So I
if it was a couple of weeks after Endgame.
So I'm just hoping they show it though, like they show like what he was doing in that time, because I don't want to think he was just out getting subs, you know?
Yeah.
Like
subs. What is he?
Sandwiches? No, sandwiches. Boy, not like no subs.
Like, what is he doing?
What's his name? Wong. You remember when him and Wong was like about to go get some sandwiches before Hope fell into the sanctum? Like they was out here trying to get these sandwiches. I'm just like, I don't know.
What? Get these subs.
It's just like I can appreciate Marvel making me be on the edge of my seat until the next project. I don't get
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Because it's like y'all have some of the best characters. Like I joke with you all the time. I didn't know who the fuck Iron Man was. Who are you? What you gonna do with some iron? That's how I used to be like.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I don't know who this is. I didn't know who that is.
Who is War Machine? Like what? Excuse me? Like who is Thor? Why you got a hammer? What you about to build? Like what you gonna well, like I'm just like I used to look at them characters. All I knew from Marvel was Spider-Man and X-Men. You know, like how he used to do the whole Spider-Man and Friends. So like when his friends would come, I'd be like, "Who the fuck?" I'd be like, "Who are you? Like what are you doing?"
People?
Like I didn't have respect for any of these characters until they put them on the live screen. Marvel made me love these characters. I didn't know about Wanda until Ultron. Like I didn't know about. Well, I knew about her from X-Men, but like seeing it the way they did it, you know, like how they started off like that. I wasn't that invested because they was like technically bad guys on like X-Men in a way.
And
It's
X-Men
like,
Evolution,
yeah, like I'm used to the good guys and like I know they there, but how I'm invested in her now, like, child, what is
Yeah,
this?
exactly. It made me
What is
care
this,
about.
Ultron? I
Yeah.
didn't know nothing about these.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, Ultron, and like I'm gonna tell you the thing I wanted from Marvel that I'm okay I didn't get, but Age of Ultron was supposed to be like a whole phase, I believe.
It probably
It should have been like a phase of movies, just like Civil War in the comics. It was these different comic books. It was like different parts of a story, and they still had their main stuff going on, but they had all these side stories going on with the Civil War. Civil War was a one-off movie, but I'm like, bro, Civil War was deep. It was some stuff that going on in Civil War. Peter revealed his identity, and it was this part when they had to revert that back, and he made a deal with, I think, was it Mephisto? Who did he make a deal with, y'all? Tell us in the comments. I forget who he made a deal with to wipe everybody's memory, so when he put his mask back on, nobody knew who he was. It was so deep. Civil War was a big story that ended up where Cap died. And I thought in Civil War, I thought they were finna kill Captain America. I was like, oh, Captain America, Civil War. I was like, no. I was like,
That's
his
good.
contract not up. What? No.
He's still getting paid. What's going on?
I was really like triggered. I was like,
and
no.
they made me love Captain America because I used to be like, why the fuck do you want to be Captain of America? I used to be like, what does it mean? I was like, I don't want that job. I don't want to know what you got to do, sir. Like, that don't sound like good at
I
all.
say to
Good luck
this
to
day,
you.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier is one of the top 3 movies in the MCU, hands down. That movie is too great. It just is. It's not a whole lot of special effects with VFX. It's a lot of fighting, super spy. That movie solidified Cap as the leader because he learned from that different style of fighting from not Civil War, from the first Avengers. That movie was it was okay, but the Winter Soldier, we wouldn't see that movie 6 times. I
Stepped it up.
He the type of motherfucker that if he like a movie, we going to see that shit like so many times. Like, we going to see this again, my G. He's like,
Tasha's like, okay, fair enough.
Like, this is the thing. I'm watching it for the 6th time. I'm like, damn.
It's so funny though because like when you rewatch stuff, you always catch something you missed though. Like even to this day, like if you rewatch stuff, because like he was laughing at me because like you know we had that winter storm in Texas in like February. So like the days we did have power, since it was nothing else to do, I just rewatched a lot of the Marvel movies. Child, when I tell you when I rewatched Infinity War and they got snapped at the end, it was like the first time I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? Because like it caught me so off guard because like after the whole thing with Thanos and then like I think Bucky was the first one that got dusted because soon as he looked over, he got dusted. I was like, I grabbed it, I was like, what is happening? I was like, oh my god. He was like, girl, did you forget you seen this? I was like, it hurt. I was like, I don't know why I did this.
Looked it up from my memory. Tasha's like, I forgot it. I don't want to relive that shit.
And then like I got to the part with like Black Panther and like Okoye, and I don't know why I thought she was gonna disappear, and he disappeared. I was like, wait a minute, bitch! I was like, what is happening?
All the feelings came back.
Like Infinity War had such a traumatic effect. Like I think I've only watched it at the movies. I don't remember watching it like since. So when I watched it again, I was like, bitch, I made the wrong choice today. I woke up and chose violence.
You chose violence today. I was like, leave me alone. Don't talk to me.
That just solidified Marvel as the top dogs when it comes to comic book movies. Because they made you believe you finna walk out the theater victorious. And they was like, got you, bitch.
I remember.
It was so quiet.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never forget how
everyone was shocked.
It was like when that happened. And we all waiting on the credits to come to see like what's happening.
And there's no credits. Like, there's nothing.
No, I'm gonna tell you the most fucked up moment in that movie. Tony turns around, Mr. Stark.
Yo,
everybody was
don't. No way. Trey, get out. Get out.
I don't know when I watched that again, I was like, them bitches wrong for that. Y'all did that shit on purpose.
Everybody
you know what? Someone's.
I was like,
making
him hold on longer just so we can feel bad.
Yeah,
like,
and you know why? Someone said the reason why he held on because of his Spidey sense. It slowed the pain down. so he felt
Somebody
it
did
more.
say that too before, like his spice.
I know that that's even worse. Like, you can't say
it's 'cause
that.
you
Like,
know it's coming, but it's like you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
It's just like,
and that's why it was longer for him to
he was a
disappear. I'm like,
kid.
that's
And then you get to like
Yeah.
their relationship in Endgame, and then Tony dies, and you got Peter crying. I'm like, like, why did I choose to watch this? I'm just like,
He just got him back. He just came back, and they're
and
like,
then when Pepper hit him with that, you can rest now. I was about to throw some shit. Like,
I'm
why
Yeah.
would you do this?
Not
Like,
Gwyneth
Yeah.
Paltrow making me feel
yes.
things.
But I was so glad with that being his last like movie, like with him doing stuff that they got to fight together.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was cool that he made her.
That's
suit,
true.
she actually
And that's
used
what I
it.
was telling
That's
people
true.
about
Like-
Infinity War. Notice on type it was Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and the Guardians, who had never fought before, together almost beat Thanos. If Tony
Yes.
and Spider-Man and Doctor Strange were in Wakanda, Thanos wouldn't have saw the fight.
No, if all of them were there together.
If they were if the original team was together,
Yeah.
Thanos wouldn't have saw the fight because they were fighting together for years as a cohesive unit. That's why the writers separated them.
Yeah, it made sense.
It made
Yeah,
sense
because-
to separate them because separated, they're not as strong as they are together.
Yeah, they wake up.
Child,
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
Like, notice
had he
in
not
Endgame-
had that time stone, my girl Wanda would have handled him by herself.
And
Like,
Yeah.
and when Tony came back to Earth, they were like, I couldn't beat him. Neither could I. Of course you couldn't, because
you were apart.
Your strong
that was
strong
hard
people
to
were
watch.
separated.
When I rewatched
Yeah.
Endgame after that, I totally forgot about the part with Tony floating in space and like getting thin. And like almost like that was so hard to watch. And she sat him in that chair, and I thought he was gonna die. And then like Captain Marvel showed, I was like, bitch, I forgot about all of this. Like I was like, I picked the wrong
He's like, I
time to
blocked
watch
that out.
Like,
This is too traumatic. Don't
But
show
it's
me
like,
this.
That's how you know a movie is good though, because you've seen it.
Yeah.
And then you could watch it again like months or
And you're
years
still
later,
shocked.
and it still like gets you like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I could only wish for DC to do that. Like I could only wish. Cause
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I kid you not, like Shazam was a movie for DC that caught us off guard because it was actually good. Like
Yeah, I
when we
love
watched
Shazam.
I was like,
It was
how y'all get
good.
Shazam right and y'all can't get
And everything
Batman
else was-
Superman right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, how Batman vs Superman good when Gal show up at the end, the last 30 minutes? How y'all do that?
You're right. You're right.
With the music.
And I said, I feel like their plan for that was like backwards because you had like a Superman movie. You were supposed to do a Batman movie first, then do the Batman v Superman and introduce Wonder Woman. You can't tell Batman's story, him meeting Superman for the first time, then try to throw Wonder Woman in there too. Like
It was like
just
3
too
movies
much.
in one.
Yeah,
Three,
it was too
Yeah.
much.
4.
Like I get one your movie to be
Yeah.
long and you want to tell a story, but sometimes you can't tell a story like that because people got short attention spans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
good attention span, and I still was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I'm like, what is
It's
this?
too
how
much.
I knew Batman v Superman was bad. I fell asleep in the
I'm
movie
tired.
theater.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, I feel
don't
that.
fall
Yeah.
asleep in the movies. I
It
was
was-
well
If the
rested.
movie's
I
shit,
take
if I'm
naps.
asleep, I'm same.
I take naps before I go to the movies to make sure. I'm like, I took a nap. How I took
Yeah.
a nap and I get tired. Oh,
It was
well, it was
just-
just
'Cause the movie's
it was so
boring.
long. You know, I'm like, bro, it's Batman v Superman. I've been dreaming of this movie since I
We
was
thought, and
3,
then they know
4
how to
years
get you
old.
with them trailers too. They show you the best part of the movie in the trailer.
Of course.
And then you get
Yeah.
to the theaters and you like, but where this shit at though? Wasn't it a movie we saw where like they showed something in the trailer and then it didn't happen in the movie? I could have sworn we watched a movie like that.
That was Infinity War. But it made
Was
sense.
it?
Oh, that was,
Hulk-
but that was because of Hope,
Hulk,
like when they
yeah,
were
that was
running,
the
right?
Hulk. Yeah, but
Oh,
that was,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't even see that the same no more because somebody showed me that behind the scenes, and now all I can see is them running on treadmills.
Right.
Like I see them behind the scenes.
What?
They were.
Oh
they
my
showed
God.
the behind the scenes, like when they were doing it, and they all running on treadmills, like as they running with the green in the background, and they just running on
I have to
treadmills.
watch that.
And then like the one where it shows like Ant-Man them flying out of the things, like when they come back at the end, they all planking on something. Like I was like, they were like all planking, like they were flying, but they were just laying on something flat or whatever. I gotta find it. It was like a whole tweet. I was like, why somebody do this to me?
Nah,
They,
you know me.
but
I
they
love
were
it.
trying to give appreciation to like VFX people and all that stuff. I was like, why they do this to
But
me?
you need to say that shit.
All I see is treadmills now. Like that's all I can
You ruined the movie for
see.
Nah,
Right,
that don't
but
ruin for me. I love that kind
I
of
know
stuff.
they do that sometimes though, because I remember
So,
watching
how many
Twilight.
treadmills they had? That was a
It
lot
was
of
like
people.
5 stacked up, like because it was like Captain America on one, Black Panther on one, Okoye, whoever else was like in the forefront of that.
Oh, okay, just the people
like,
in the front.
Yeah,
not the people
in the back, because they were like CGI'd in.
Oh, okay.
I want to say, and it just had them running forward like that. They were on treadmills. So I was like, because they had like the regular picture, and in the bottom you could see the treadmill, so it looked weird because you could just see like the top half was the trailer and the bottom half was them on the green screen and like the treadmill.
Oh my god.
It's just, I can just, like I said, I didn't know who the fuck some of these
Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Cap, Okoye, Black Panther, right?
Yeah, because it was 5 treadmills, and then the rest was CGI'd in the back because it was green behind them. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it was shot separate and put together, however they do all that. I don't know. But I wish I could make my edits look like that. But, it's just, I can appreciate how Marvel makes me feel. Yes, because I remember you being ignorant in them trailers. Like, I remember, then when the first trailer came out, was it 3 years ago? Were we here? Or we were at the last place, right? We were still at the last place.
Yeah, we were still at the last place.
Because I remember
we hadn't moved yet.
Yeah.
It was later that year.
I remember you cutting up on that trailer, in the Black Panther trailer. If nothing else, I remember you cutting up because you were waiting your whole life for them to do Infinity War. Like, he just seemed like he was just so ready. Me not knowing nobody, but like the people they showed in the movie just like, like
this is cool. Not okay.
That's why I was like, Marvel, like, I can just appreciate how they make me appreciate their characters, because before watching them in the movies, I didn't know y'all like that. Like, who are you? You don't go here. I don't know you.
Yeah, I didn't be knowing you.
Like,
that's it.
DC characters. And that's why I be so hurt, because I'm like, Batman is my guy. I've never been like a real Superman fan. I had somebody literally like harass me online about that, because I like Batman more than Superman, talking about Batman messed up the whole Bat family because he got this person killed and that person got, disabled. Like, like he just throwing out stuff. I was like, but have you read Superman comics? Like, Superman is no angel, especially in that black suit. Like, do we want to?
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
exactly.
Superman got a pass too. Don't get it twisted. And
why does it give Superman a pass?
With like, I call it Teenage Justice League, but Young Justice, like how he did Connor because he was a clone. I'm like, you should take that boy under your wing and hope he don't fuck the galaxy up because you out here acting like this. And I'm like, he was just so thrown off because he wasn't the only Superman. I'm like, sir, that's trash. That's trash behavior. Don't do that. Like, but
exactly.
DC even made me like Hawk Girl. That's like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
So, I was like annoyed and picky when she came to the CW. I was like,
what the fuck is this?
Why y'all do that? I was just like, why y'all do that? And Hawkman. I don't even like Hawkman like that. I be trying to like leave him alone because he's being Black Adam, right? Like Hawkman. I'm gonna try to get him a bit for the live action. But I don't like him in the animated universe. I just don't. And I was like, they had to ruin Hawkgirl for me on the CW. I'm like,
I think you didn't like him because of what he was trying to do in Justice League Unlimited.
What he was trying to do?
He was trying to break up her and Jon Stewart. Even though they were broke up anyway because he was dating Vixen.
I just feel like I don't like him though. Like because Vixen, like he was like John was dating Vixen. That was kind of the reason they broke up. But I still like Vixen, so it's like I don't like Hawkman. Like it's just like I don't like him, and I don't know why. It's just
maybe this new person who portraying might.
I would hope so, because I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, because it's live action. It's not their fault that they have to play this.
and like a lot of people can't separate.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like actual people from their characters, and like people really think I don't like Superman and I don't like Tyler. I love Tyler as an actor. I love Tyler as an actor.
We love
Tyler and Henry are my favorite Superman out of the ones I've seen.
Yeah, same.
And some of the stories I've liked. Like I used to watch like Lois and Clark back in the day here and there. Like I've watched some of the old stuff. I ain't gonna even get started on his real life character, but like I just feel like it's preference. I just feel like I'll be trying to choose my words carefully because people say that nowadays.
So I'm not gonna be canceled today.
I'm gonna give it a chance. If it's good, I can admit I'm wrong. But if it's trash, I'm gonna let y'all know that it's trash because y'all literally harass me for this trash. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all harass.
So you be like, I told you, sir. Thank you. Goodbye.
Because they really defending this man like they was in his back pocket while the movie was getting made. They was his accountant, his tax collector. I'm gonna
tell you where DC fails at. They wait too long to get to the action in movies. It's true. Okay to tell a story. It's okay to tell an origin story. But people want action.
But you can
with
mix it up.
superheroes.
You can
Like even if it's a snippet, like you want to get to the action. People don't have time. People like if it's an action scene in hour 3 and it hasn't been one that entire movie, like it's 4 hours of movie,
right?
And you give me an action scene one.
That's just like
you need to have an action
like,
scene in a movie that's 4 hours long at least every 20 to at least every
20
something. Yeah.
Because like Batman v Superman, you could have had somebody pop off on Bruce Wayne before we knew who it was, even though we already knew. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have just had him do some shit. Because I would assume he know how to fight without the suit. Y'all could have had him fight somebody.
Yeah,
before,
that's true. That's true.
You know, like before he suited up. I just feel like it's other ways to do stuff. But I get everybody have their opinion and their vision for stuff. But like, if your vision's trash, like I'm just letting you know that it's trash.
Your vision's trash. I'm gonna tell you it's trash.
Trey, like, people always be like, "Oh, y'all should like work for the CW." I'm like, no, because like I just feel like I would not enjoy something as much if I did it like that. Now, like, if you wanted to consult me, like, if you want me to read some stuff to see if people would be into it, I'll give you my honest opinion. But as far as like writing for a show or like, I don't feel like I want to do that because I feel like it would make me not like it as much anymore.
That's her.
Yeah,
me on the other hand,
he could do whatever
he would.
Do,
I'm like, but see, that's my thing anyway. I want to act. I want to write. I want to direct.
Like I told him, all I want to do is voice act. Like if somebody give me a voice act,
that too. Like
I would that, but I don't want
you
nobody
be good at that.
At me while I'm talking. Like I don't want, because like I told Trey, I was like, I know that has to be hard because you may write something a certain way and feel like it's like the best character arc you've ever written for somebody, and then you get online on Twitter and they be like, what the fuck is this garbage? Who is this new writer? Resign. You're gonna be like ready
resign,
like,
delete your account, goodbye, block.
So I'm
yeah.
I don't need none of that because like
it's a lot of
I
pressure.
It's
a lot of pressure
on my own videos on my channel on YouTube. I'm like, so I already know in that line of work, like that's the
fanboys come for you. That's why I'm like,
they
do I have to
really
react to
do.
half this shit? They come for you. I'm like, even like with the Flash, like I don't know everything about the Flash, but like if I don't miss something, like how did you miss this? Like, do you not pay attention? I'm like, okay, like
if I miss something, it's the end of the world, bro.
Yeah, right.
Bro,
yeah,
we not gonna know
like it takes me a few, like point it up, and I'm like
72 continuities of the Flash because they keep redoing it.
I'm like,
anyway,
bro, like you know how many years of the Flash?
Right.
I missed something from 1950 so and so. You mad at me?
Right.
Yes,
Wow.
it's so annoying.
What are you even saying right now? You probably looked that up. You saw that in emergency. You saw that on somebody else's YouTube. Came over here and said it to me.
Like, oh, you missed this.
Yeah.
They do that to us on like Attack on Titan, for example.
Yeah.
Fandom is like wild as fuck. Like, I want to say, I don't know if you watch that, so I'm not gonna spoil. But
I don't watch it.
Like, it's one of those high IQ animes. Like, you know, they drop nuggets like Marvel, for instance, and then, you know, you pick it up later for other stuff. But it's like, you want me to figure it out, but then you want to spoil me in the comments, so how the fuck I'm supposed to figure this shit out?
Yeah, because the ones in the the ones in the comments I've watched the episode 10 times already. This is my first time watching.
And
I don't pick up shit straight away.
Like, why do you want me to watch the show as an anime only, and you want to see my genuine reaction, but then you gonna spoil me anyway? Like, how does that make sense? Like...
I can't wait for you to watch it. I'm like, okay, don't tell me shit. Like, I can't wait for you to watch this part.
Watch your reaction, and then the shit you say in your discussion, they saying it in the comments because they ain't staying and watch your discussion, and you just said the same thing like 10 minutes ago.
I said all that in the discussion.
Yeah, so that proves you're not watching the whole video. You're just
all the time, bro. You didn't watch the whole video.
Yeah.
I didn't get it right there.
And that's it. And then I watch the discussion. They're like, oh, you didn't talk about this. I'm like, well, it's here. This is the minute I talk about it. If you watch it till the end, I mentioned it.
Exactly.
You just stop watching, like, and
the best parts of the reaction to see my facial expressions, and then you just
and that's it. I mean, thanks for the view. God bless. But like, if you're gonna complain about it,
and then, like, we were watching Attack on Titan, like for like 3 episodes, nothing was going on. So I'm pretty much in a reaction like this.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling, and then somebody said, Man, is Trey not in the Attack on Titan anymore? His
What am I supposed to be
reaction
into?
is like kind of bland. I'm
I'm
like, nothing's
absorbing-
happening.
I'm absorbing
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
knowledge that
I'm
they're
like,
giving me.
nothing.
It's
has
like a
popped
backstory,
off.
a backstory arc, and you want me to like.
I'm like, but I tell people like that's what y'all want. Y'all want that fake
That
reaction.
Oh,
Yeah, they
I'm
do.
falling on my chair just because
I'm like, I'm
somebody,
not
Yeah.
gonna do
you know,
That was-
somebody went to
that
the
wa-
bathroom, so let me jump off my seat. Like the fuck, like what even is
It's
it?
when they do those
crack their
exposition. Yeah.
knuckles? Oh my god, it's something like
I'm just like, okay, that was me when in Supergirl when Lex they did like the whole like flashback thing of what happened with Lex when he got to this point or something, and it was like just him doing flashbacks. I'm just like, he wasn't doing it wasn't anything reaction worthy. It was just like, okay, exposition, like, okay, you're telling the story, but there was nothing for me to react to. So I'm like, okay, like this is
Right.
boring. I'm like, okay, like it's a reaction boring
And
when I
then
do,
for those people,
you know.
why you don't leave the whole episode up?
Oh, I'm like, this is
Okay.
our reaction. This is not
Right,
this is
okay.
our reaction
Like,
video.
If you want cable, I'm gonna need you to go to whatever bootleg site you used to going to, or I'm gonna need you to go to the episode because that's not why you supposed to be.
They
here.
use our video. They use our reaction to watch the episode because if they can't watch it on, in their country, they'll use it to watch it. That's what I'm like.
no. Now I can understand if you're from another country. I know these
Yeah.
people be from America.
Yeah, they
I'm like, bro.
Childish.
Like-
Talking about why you ain't leaving the whole episode because I'm not trying to go to jail. How about that? Because I'm not.
Because they block it, the copyright. How they don't know the shit that we have to deal with the
No,
copyright and
they
everything,
don't.
and
They don't
it's
understand.
annoying.
It's not even
It's
just
annoying.
regular copyright. It's music, every little thing in the show. Because I
Yeah.
feel like I got hit on the WandaVision episode for like whatever episode that was that had like you remember you heard a tune at the end and you was like that's from something. I don't know, was it like wrestling? I don't know what it was, but it was like right as they played the Please Stand By. And like there was like 5 seconds of like the music in there and they tried to copyright. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm finna you just gonna not hear nothing for them 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, how you claim my whole video for like 5 seconds of stuff?
Like people.
It's
That
shit.
Wow, like it took me so long to get the WandaVision finale up. Cause I was like,
Oh, really?
the rest of the episodes were fine. Then when I got to do the finale, I was like, they must have really been like strict on like trying not to spoil people. It took me like 8 tries to get it up. I'm like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my
I'm
god,
like,
that's
oh.
annoying.
People don't understand the struggle of you trying to get
It's
some content.
it could be
Only for
Only for them
stressful.
to be like ungrateful that you even posted the video in the first place. Like,
Yeah, like it took me like where is it? I'm waiting. Like, where is it? And I'm like, I'm trying to like
exactly.
get.
And then
I'll keep my video on private, so then like I'll leave it up for who else to see.
to make sure it's
have
not
you
hidden.
had this? When you gonna put this reaction up? And the reaction been on your page for days. I be
They
like,
do that.
bro, scroll.
Bro, they do that.
Move your
When
finger.
when we do live, what was it they asked for Friday when we did Real Talk, and it was like right next to the live.
I don't know.
It had to be WandaVision then, right?
I think so.
I
I
don't
think
know,
somebody
but,
was
like,
asking for WandaVision.
They was like, y'all got where WandaVision at? Y'all put it up yet? And I'm like, we literally here talking about the episode. Like, yes, it's up. Like,
What do you mean?
I'm like, hey, I pulled up the channel on my phone, and I was like, if you scroll right under the live, the video's like right there. I'm like, how y'all?
It's literally the next
It's
one.
right
It's literally the.
It's so
Uh,
crazy. And like, and then you don't try to be mean, but I'm like, when
It's not
thousands
even
of
being
people,
mean though. It's just being honest. Like, you didn't even look though. Like, you really didn't even look.
what did you click on? What are you seeing that I'm not seeing?
Child, it's
I used to clearly they're not subscribed. They would have seen it in their subscriptions.
exposed. Look, exposed. He just exposed. Y'all
Fake
hear that?
fan.
Adam just exposed y'all that don't be looking at these.
I mean, the bell. I'll click the bell. If you click the notification bell, you'll get a notification when it's up. If you're not worried about it,
Or when people be like, what do I get a lot? When the next time you gonna post this? And so I'll be like, it's on Patreon if you're in a rush to watch it. I was like, it's on Patreon because like I don't know what else to tell you. Because I told them this year, I was like, I'm not gonna overstress myself doing videos. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna take myself out doing reactions when like YouTube is like a bitch with all this copyright stuff. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm gonna post stuff as I feel comfortable posting it. Like, of course, stuff I'm most excited about, that's what's gonna get posted first because I'm enthusiastic
Yeah, of
about
course.
editing and putting it up. Like,
Yeah.
some of these reactions don't even be worth like all the hassle that you get, like Netflix blocking your shit, like, and it's like this shit not even good though. Netflix, like, what y'all doing? Like, I'm giving you clout. Like, they watching your
Dude,
shit 'cause I'm watching
literally.
it. Like, and I don't understand like how they don't get that, but
it's like why? Oh my god.
I know
wish-
you get this too.
Oh.
It's getting hyped up. It's still coming out.
Have you ever got this, like, I know you've gotten this in your comments where somebody say, I didn't start watching this show until you start watching it. I be like,
yeah.
And like,
I wish
this
more
is the show
companies
you
would
getting
do
the
that.
problems with. I'm like, bro, yeah, I want to put it up, y'all, but it's not worth it because they keep, like, Tasha edited a video like 15 times one day. I was like,
what it was.
I was like, oh hell no, just
it was
leave that alone.
It was a Netflix video too, but I'm like, that's just like, it's amazing to me, like how I guess stuff works behind the scenes, because like we do On My Block. On My Block is a very good show, so I push through those blocks because I'm like, I know people want to see it. But like we've had people behind the scenes be like, oh, we love watching your reactions. Bitch, how I'm getting blocked on YouTube then if y'all watching?
Yeah,
how
right?
who I need to talk to
but like, why do they block it? We're giving free promo to the shows. Why are they blocking? Like,
it's like, people
why?
Like, I get if it's somebody that's misusing the system, like you putting up a whole video or whatever.
Yeah,
but
of course.
You really have channels that really love your shit. And their promo, you know, like they're putting it up or whatever, and it goes within like copyright guidelines. Like, I feel like there should be something in place for somebody to like let those people make it, because you getting free promo. Like, that's promo you ain't gotta do. Like, to be honest,
exactly.
I feel like when WandaVision came out after like episode 4, they didn't need to promo WandaVision anymore because it was word of mouth. Like, the internet was like,
it was everywhere.
As soon as it dropped, everybody was online. Like, it was cluttering stuff. Like, so I'm just, but. I mean, it is what it is, but what's wrong with you? Mm-hmm. What's wrong with
real spoiled today. All on
my I just want you to be all on you. That's what you want. You need a bath. But, yeah, WandaVision, like, I'm glad we got to collab and come together about that. Like, this was so fun. Like, we're going to have to do it again sometimes. Maybe after, if you gonna watch, we could do after look at you. That's the first thing came to your mind. I was gonna say, Ant-Man. I was saying Ant-Man and Winter Soldier. The Falcon and Winter Soldier. Thinking about Anthony, I always think about his, like, real name. So I was like, Ant-Man and the Winter Soldier. But I meant, like, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Are you gonna do Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I feel like I should, because like I didn't do WandaVision, but like I feel like I should. I probably will. But I'll be watching it. I didn't react to WandaVision. I didn't react.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, he said he did like a you say you did like a live
I was doing some lives.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like all the shows are gonna be like good in their own way. And like
so I'm like
I mean, I feel like you're pretty good at editing. You don't seem like you have like as much of a problem as like
I feel like you should do all the MCU
because like I said with like WandaVision, I didn't.
It helps when I scream
until like the finale. Like the finale, they were hard.
It's always the important episodes. It's always the big episodes.
Always gonna give you the biggest problem when you're reacting.
Yeah, and they always copyright the most important scene.
The biggest, best scene.
I don't know. I can't cut that shit out. Like it's what you know. Like I can't cut that.
What is my reaction without this shit? Like this.
This is what I need. This is gonna get me the views.
This is what the views are. This is what we're gonna watch.
The first time I had to redo WandaVision, it was because of White Vision choking her out in that scene. Like, it was because of that. We had to clip some of that off. The next time, it was like, it was a scene with, like, both Visions fighting each other. Like, it was one of those. It was, like, another piece with, like, Wanda and Agatha doing something together. It was, like, always, like, important shit that I had to go and, like, clip from my phone. I was like, this is some bullshit. Oh, what's that? You gotta pee. You gotta go outside.
Yep, that's what it is.
You gotta go outside. But I guess. So
I just thought of a new way to possibly edit it. We're gonna have to try something. I'm gonna see.
Oh, Lord.
I just thought of something. It might work. We'll see. Like this. Oh my goodness.
Okay. We gonna go in a minute. Gonna go. You ain't gotta act like that. We got company. You don't have to act like that. We got company. But like, yeah. I got like. Did I get the Ant-Man? I mean, not Ant. I'm studying calling this man Ant-Man.
The
Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah, I got them right there. I gotta find me some WandaVision Funko Pops though, because like
and some WandaVision.
I definitely think. I went ahead and bought the new Black Widow. I don't know if she's gonna impress me in the movie yet. Yelena, I think. Is it Yelena? She down there too. Where's she at?
Oh yeah.
Yelena Belnova or Belona, whatever her name is down on the last row.
Huh? Ain't that the same bitch from like Attack on Titan name? Holy shit!
Is her name Yelena? Oh shit. But hopefully she impresses me because I'm assuming they're gonna use her going for a bitch. I'm losing my voice. I hear hollering like this. You don't hear my voice? That sounds ugly. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Why are you losing your voice?
Because I've been yelling and screaming with Adam and you for like the last hour. That's why.
Exactly.
For that.
I'm just saying. I'm not a yeller.
I might let you slide.
I'm not a yeller. So like now my voice is like trash. But like it was fun talking
It's
about
okay. Bad Woman's off this week. It's okay. Yeah.
And then WandaVision too. So
Yeah, this went everywhere. I love it. This went everywhere. I'm there. I love it. I
No
love it.
structure, no nothing. Just
hey, that's how you know it's real. That's how you know
Exactly,
it's real.
that's true.
I don't like structure anyway. I like to talk about everything.
Yeah.
So
And like at least we could talk to anything about him though, because like he does the CW shows. Like we could go wherever, and it's like
Exactly.
yeah. So, but it was fun though. Like it was nice collabing. Like we definitely gonna have
what
to.
time is it there?
It's like a 15-hour difference, I think.
It's 2:30 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like a 15-hour difference, I think.
Yeah,
15
the
or
next
17,
day.
something
Yeah,
On
like
Monday.
So it's Monday.
that.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. You in the future? Okay,
No,
I
that's-
see you.
Yeah.
It's so weird because I'm thinking of traveling
Back
west instead of going forward.
Mm.
So, oh my god, it's so.
Yeah, because if you go, I know like it's flying.
If you
it
go,
would be,
you would go west,
but like time wise,
you go east. Holy shit!
It's a lot. Yeah.
yeah,
The time zones.
yeah, but yeah, we
Because it
have
just
to,
seems like it's closer to go west, like, and it seems like he would be behind, not ahead, but he's ahead.
because
But
there's
if
like
you're
a
looking
line,
at it like this, he's behind.
I
Like,
want to
what?
say like once you pass like Hawaii or Alaska or whatever, that's like the furthest.
I think it's Hawaii. It might
It's
be.
one of them. It's Hawaii or like Alaska that has like the earliest time back, and then the rest of it goes like the other way.
I forget
But
which one it is.
how's the weather there?
It's okay. It's still warm because we just finished summer, but it's still like warm. Not hot, but
Hold
warm.
on, wait, you just finished summer?
Yeah, our things are different.
That's shit!
Right. I'm over there looking at you like.
I forget. I forgot, y'all. Don't come for
That's
me.
why I asked because
I'm
it's
telling
different.
you, like,
it's
I know
nice
somebody
to
finna
know
come
that.
to me. Trey, you stupid. Shut your
They
ass
ain't
up.
know either. They ain't know either.
Hell no, you didn't know.
Y'all ain't know. But,
I'm
like,
like, what? Summer.
but yeah, that's what I was wondering because I saw you in your hoodie. I was wondering like how the weather was over there because our weather just bipolar. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like what's happening?
She needs to hydrate. She's been yelling all the last 2 hours.
Should be alright.
My boy said you done had too much fun today. Chill out. Hollering at Attack on Titan. Hollering now, looking like yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I can only take so much.
Here we go.
But it was fun though.
Yes.
Like I said, we definitely
This is
definitely
so
have to
good.
do this again. So like,
Oh yeah.
make sure if you're watching this video on our channel, you subscribe. Abnormally Adam will put the link in the description and tag
If y'all
him.
not subscribed, y'all should be.
Y'all probably ain't even subscribed to us. Watching the video on our channel. Sad. Now subscribe to us
The
both.
fake fans of you
Right.
videos.
Now subscribe to us both for another video. Look for another video because I'm out here losing my voice for y'all, and y'all not even. But yes, like
Oh
it's
my
so
God.
cool to be able to collab with cool people though. So I'm
This is
looking
good.
forward to it.
Why you
So if
grab
you
my hand?
ever-
Did you see him grab my hand
Oh.
like you need to look up?
Oh, look down.
No,
Oh,
he.
you need to look up.
Yeah.
He like you on camera, sir. Be professional. But like, if you ever come to the States and you ever come to Houston, you better definitely let us know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like we're gonna do something. Look,
We
we're
gonna
gonna
take
do
you out to
something.
eat.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, we're gonna do something.
Take you
We're
to
gonna
one of
have
our
some
favorite
fun.
spots.
Yeah, we're gonna. Do
Yes,
something, but
definitely.
yeah, it's cool to be able to collab and stuff though. Cause Corona ruined everything.
Yeah.
Like we were supposed to do like a
Honestly.
meet and greet last year. We were supposed to go to like 2 cons. We had like all this stuff.
Yeah, we
planned
were
out.
ready to go to New York Comic Con.
And Corona was just like,
Hell
nah.
no, bitch.
Yeah,
Nah,
goodbye,
so,
yeah.
And of course
I feel that.
our governor. I'm not talking about this man. They already like planning mask off parties because like our mask mandate is like over on what the 10th or the 12th or something like that.
Mm.
And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Because I'm like, even if you get the immunization, it takes time to work. So you about
Yeah.
to have all these people get corona thinking they like don't have it, and they do, and I'm just like, okay.
I pray for you.
Stand my ass.
Oh,
in the house.
thank you. I can receive all of that. Thank
Sending
you.
thoughts and prayers.
Because
Love
they
sending my
already
love.
tried to take us out during this winter storm. Look, they already tried to take us out with that. Now they trying to get us with corona again. I'm just like, it's tragic. I'm trying to have corona dissipate so I could go see Black Widow. Like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go to the movies to see Black Widow and Shang-Chi and the Eternals. Everything else Marvel got to offer. I'm trying to go see all of it at the movies.
Home, whatever it's called.
I'm tired of you with it. Why they have to do this home in every title? That ticks me off every time. Spider-Man, Far From Home, Homecoming,
No Way Home,
Nowhere.
Home.
But that's a play on the multiverse. Maybe they gonna get trapped some kind of way.
I get it, but like I'm waiting on some cool shit. Like I really was like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Like I was waiting on them to say that. I played myself.
You really
so
did.
hard.
Like that's a game.
I thought
like,
they was gonna be like Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, like not Spider-Verse, but like Into the Multiverse. I had like so many thoughts, and they was like, "No Way Home." I was like, and the fact that they had them teasing all the stupid shit made me think it was gonna be even more epic, and it was just bland.
Yeah.
You could have just dropped the regular title. You didn't have to do all that. They had like a whole cut scene when like him is in there just for them to be like, oh, he just can't get home. Like this is what he doing.
he just can't get home.
He just can't get home. Like
I'm dead.
Oh my
Well,
God,
that
what is
shit,
wrong with you?
They tried.
they be like that was disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was.
But you know the movie gonna be good.
And then I'm like, y'all done went out of y'all way to try to list everybody that's gonna make a cameo in the movie just for the title to be trash.
If the title trash in the movie,
And they was
good,
like
I'm cool.
Spider-Man Home Slice. Like that shit was so stupid.
Y'all we gonna go.
Yeah, we gonna go because I gotta take my dog out because he over here like, please, I'm suffering.
I love it.
No, I'm trying to go because you
But-
doing the most.
I gotta go anyway because my voice like it's time to go, and then I gotta get up in the morning too. But we definitely like had so much fun.
Yes.
You know I'm gonna be stalking you on Twitter.
I had the
Like,
best
look,
time.
You know I'm gonna be stalking you on Twitter. So
Oh, yeah.
Like when this video go up, people gonna be like, "How did this happen? How did these people get together?"
it happened.
Yeah, literally.
Don't worry about all that. Just be grateful.
The Speed Force brought us together. The Speed Force.
It's here. You should tease it. Post a little clip or something and like get everyone be like, what the fuck? What?
I'm gonna have to do that. Take that piece when we was like fucking up the intro at the front and laughing and put that shit on.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
they gonna lose their shit.
They really will.
I'm
It's gonna
so
be
excited.
I had so much fun though.
Yeah. Come here, man.
It's so good.
All right.
Do you see him exposing you and you need a bath and a haircut? Just expose.
Oh, look.
Say who fault it is. That's Tasha's fault. Ain't
I've
it?
been busy.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
don't wanna
busy.
hear
I'm
that shit.
sorry.
Now
He
she
looking
gonna-
at me like, can you tell him to put me down, please? Can you tell him to put me down? He's so scary, scared of height. And bark at everything
Oh.
that move. He bark at everything that move.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, bless.
Yeah, he's shedding.
Shit.
It's spring now.
This a brand new shirt.
You put
Damn. It's whatever.
sing guy, you ready?
Well, y'all, again, it's abnormally Adam.
Yes.
Know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're gonna get up out of here. We thank y'all for clicking on the video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe this video. Be sure to go over to his page.
Yes. Go
Like
to
some
his
videos,
channel.
subscribe to those videos.
And don't be over there being rude for I have to come for
Oh
y'all.
my God.
Don't be rude.
Exactly. Don't
be
come
rude.
for me.
Don't make us
Don't come for
mad.
them. We got each other's back. That's
Yeah.
it.
But we gonna get ready to get out of here. We appreciate you for having us and for us putting this together. So
Yeah.
Sam, thank you for having me. It was great. It was so much
Yes.
fun. Doing it again. It's gonna happen again.
Yes.
It
it
is.
will.
Happening.
Eventually. Don't ask everybody.
Right.
But when you gonna have it next, don't do that
Don't
shit.
do that either. Don't
Don't
be in
do
the
that shit.
video when y'all
Don't-
when
Don't
y'all gonna
do that
collab
shit.
again.
Like, be glad that you got one. Damn it.
Yeah. If you
Shit.
want to see, if you want to know, subscribe. Yeah.
Matter of
Subscribe and
fact,
put the
want
bell if you
another
want to
one
know.
soon- If you want another one soon, get it to 200,000 fucking likes. How about that shit?
200,000.
Yeah.
I'm
Woo!
aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm excessive out here. I'm a thirsty hoe out here. Get that shit to
No.
200,000 likes.
Oh my goodness. You know what?
We gonna go. Thank y'all.
That's
It's
what I have to
Trey.
deal with. And it's Tasha.
You
And
gonna
Saddam. Ciao for now, guys.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe, please.